men who like the taste for after a long day, like you've not showered, like that's
the smell.
Yes,
do you know funny
the
thing?
Must, the
funny
sweat,
thing is that it's actually a business where people sell their panties.
Yes, I know about
with
it.
the smell because it's a fetish.
Yes. Idea of girls like, men like. No, you go find out.
You go find out what your man like, what your woman likes.
Yeah.
Does she love role play? Does he love role play? Yesterday, hey,
tell us.
I came across this page with lingerie, and then I saw this role play policewoman lingerie, and I was like, boy, am I getting this? Well, no, before
have you watched Superstore?
To some extent.
Okay, I'll forward you the exact episode for their Halloween where their supervisor dresses up in a police. It's fire. It is sweat and heat.
That's the thing. So this lingerie comes with the handcuffs and the cape and the
are
dress.
the handcuffs fluffy?
No.
Like actual.
Yes. And I was like, I really want to get this, but again, because of compatibility and communication, I need to talk to
your partner,
my partner first.
Yeah.
Which I know probably he's going to find out about this, yeah?
The episode is going to go up before you meet him.
No, I haven't bought it. I'm planning.
Oh, okay.
Yes. For when we meet.
Yeah, I pity this man.
So I was like, hey, I need to get this, but I need to talk to him first and find out. Is it something he will be comfortable with?
Yeah, that's really nice.
Before I get there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I love such things. So if I find a man who doesn't like these things, like, I get tired.
I can imagine.
I get tired.
I can imagine.
Because I want to enjoy.
But that also has to... And people shouldn't pretend. If Shiro tells you, I like BDSM, don't go, even me, just so you can get to bed her.
Just have an understanding of what this is. It's not the gagging and the crazy bit of it. It's just the soft play, because there are certain limits that you can reach with certain people. So you need to understand your partner's limit, and also if it's something your partner is not comfortable with doing, just be okay with it, you know. But one thing I'm happy about is that my partner and I are very compatible.
Sexually, right?
Oh,
that's beautiful.
I love it.
It's beautiful. I love it for you.
Me too.
I so love it for you. Anyway, I don't have a partner. I'm just here to tell you. Don't come and tell me you'll change my mind. I'm 30 years old. You think people haven't tried to change my mind?
Also, just communicate to your partner. I mean, people follow these steps. Nowadays, people are in situationships. Oh my God, today I saw a post that got me tired. I was so tired. And it says, when she's your girlfriend, but she's not yours. When you're with a woman, when you're with her, but she's not your girlfriend. And when you're with him, but he's not your boyfriend. But you both get worked up when someone cheats. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, that's the...
What the fuck?
What do they call Nairobi the city of mixed signals?
I don't want.
Yeah, please just communicate. Yeah, I find that people are scared of communication because I have learned, I've not always been like this. I think over the past 2 years is when I've learned to really clearly articulate what I mean. And I found that people get scared.
When you say what you want.
When you say exactly what you mean. And I'm not a mean person. People who've had me explain things
She had dreadlocks before. She looked meaner. Take it from
now
me.
I just have a bitch face and really good hair.
Now she has a very cute, sweet face.
No, but really.
But I also got scared of her the first time. I was like, who is this bitch?
No, it's...
Can I approach her?
No, it's
She wasn't approachable.
No, that's
but she's
I'm
really
quiet.
Nice.
Because I'm quiet. Like, you want me to smile when I'm just resting, guys.
But she's a very nice lady. When I got to know her.
I'm very nice, right? Yes. Like, I articulate whatever I'm feeling. Even like anger is articulated in a very calm way for me. But usually I feel like when you're very straight with what you want, it scares people away. And I don't know why. It could be maybe because we're scared of being our true selves. We're scared of the truth.
People are scared of the truth.
Yeah, we're used to living in this bubble of lies
and castles.
Yeah, because me, I'll tell you straight up. I'll tell you, first of all, I don't give head. I don't put things in my mouth. So, tukange tukijua. See it, you come here now, you want 50 shades. Me, I can't even offer 10. So... I tell people outrightly, but I think people just tend to either get scared or come with I'll change your mind. And when they realize they've been here long enough, and if you're not understanding what I'm saying, then we're not going to get to the next level, then you see them just scatter. It's weird. It's a weird world out there. Yeah.
You can't change someone. You cannot. If someone tells you this is the way I am, that's the way they are.
And I'm also learning. It's not like I'm the same person I was 2 years ago.
No, you're not.
Maybe I'll change. Who knows? I might not be asexual my entire life. I don't know. But in this time in this particular moment when I'm talking to you,
you are asexual.
Yeah.
Tell them what asexual is. Maybe there's a person here who doesn't know what it means by being asexual.
So asexuality is when you're not romantically or sexually attracted to people at all. You have just no feelings at all. Like, you just exist.
Yeah.
But I am not purely asexual.
Yeah.
I have said I'm demisexual, which means I have to have a very strong connection with people before I can get to even feel any sort of attraction to them. And that's how that has manifested before in my life, is that all the men I've gotten to date have been my friends first. So it's just like me and you, Shiro.
I feel
we're just having a good time, and then 4 years later, I'm like, Shiro.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah,
like 4 years later.
Yes, like all the men I've dated were first my buddies. Like, I even know their girlfriends. Like, they were my buddies.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, I've seen them. These men have taken me to other men's houses. I have taken them to other girls' houses. Like, they were my buddies. And then you wake up one day and then you start developing feelings for each other. So that's how I've developed very strong connection before I start feeling anything for you. I think I have to develop a sense of trust, a sense of, I don't know. I've learned the demisexual label this year, but I have struggled with what kind of person I am sexually for a very long time, because sex didn't interest me.
Yeah.
I've always been interested in very vanilla sex. Missionary is my favorite position.
Not for the crazies like me.
Yeah, so I've not been interested in sex. I've gone for years without dating people.
Yeah. And
people would just wonder, Kwani, what's wrong with you? And even me, I was wondering what's wrong with me. Until I developed self-love, self-awareness. And you get to love yourself first, and then it's easier for you to just present yourself to the world. And whoever comes in, comes in. Whoever leaves, leaves. Whoever stays, fine. Yes.
For me, I need to be friends. I need to have, for me, it's not even friend. Okay, well, how do I explain this? For me, relationships are built on, the foundation of relationships is friendship. And I believe that your partner is your best friend.
It should be, yeah. Your
husband, your wife is your best friend. If your wife or husband is not your best friend, something is definitely wrong there. It needs to be corrected. So for me, I have to form that friendship when we are still dating. Because I'll probably be I never do this, but I'll probably be approached by someone. And I will first see how compatible we are. Not just sexually, but also emotionally and everything.
Generally,
and if I like your vibe, then that is a start of a friendship. And as something is being built, our friendship is also being built.
Your friendship continues to grow.
To the point where I believe when you're with someone, you're like, as in, when you get to that point where when you're with someone and you're like, you don't want to leave, you just want to be with them. That's the point where the friendship is coming in. I don't know what that is called, people.
But that is true, because the last person I broke up with, I think what hurt me most was I was mourning the friendship. I was mourning my best friend. And not so much that I've lost
your
love.
partner.
It was the person. If something happened at work, if I needed to gossip, if there's a dream I had that I wanted to share with someone, if I'd applied for a job and I was waiting for the answer,
that was the person.
That was the person who I would go and share it with. And not having this, but it's your best friend getting taken away from you. And I think that's what the breakup hurt more in that sense than anything else. Like him leaving, him doing anything else. I think what hurt most is the friendship I'm going to lose. And I think that was the heartbreak. It wasn't so much, oh, I'm in love.
No, it's I've lost my best friend.
Yes.
You're talking about something I went through with my ex-husband. And for me, I did not mourn the years that I was with this man. I mourned the friendship that I lost my best friend. And I remember one of my friends calling me and asking me, Faith, how are you doing? How's everything? And I'm like, man, it's so hard. I've lost my best friend. And she was like, I know. I know how you guys were. Because we had gotten to that point where it was... We were just best friends. Gossip, everything.
You know how synced you are is that you could be in a party and all you need to do is exchange a glance from across the room. And you guys know whether you're leaving or you're staying. And like developing such friendships is just like difficult. For me, it was difficult because they went ahead and like they didn't break up because they needed to like actualize or make themselves better. They broke up with me because they were going to be with someone else. And so I still can't be your best friend.
Yeah, me too. When you hurt me to that extent.
No, and also because you're moving on with someone else. Where do I stand
in
this relationship? I don't want it to be a triangle.
Yeah. I feel you. And that's why I'm saying dating right now is so hard.
Yes.
Because people do not understand how deep that is and how important that is in relationships. Right now, people just want to date you because of sex. It's called
I don't know. It's just good time.
It's called breadcrumbing. Whatever. The Kikuyu in me has taken over.
This is the crumbs of bread.
Yes.
Okay.
Breadcrumbs of bread. So what they do is that you're just being given little bits, like they're benefiting from you. They just want you because they are lonely for sex. Or you're good fun. Just that people are not dating with seriousness and the commitment bit of it. So it's so hard to date right now because when you want to form that friendship with someone, you're not even sure whether this other person
they're coming for
exactly, and it gives me anxiety.
For me, why I love probably because I see you're more of a romantic than I am.
Such a romantic people, a hopeless fucking romantic.
I compensate for it in movies. All my movies are rom-coms. But anyway, what was I saying? I've lost my trail of thought.
We were talking about friendship, bread, the breadcrumbs of bread.
Yeah. I was saying, now me in this situation right now, I just turned 30, guys.
Ooh, 31st.
31st.
Diamond, we love you.
Okay, so me and my 31st, the kind of approaches I'm getting from men right now is hurried approaches. It's like, you don't have time. Msichana wenyewe, you don't have time.
Kuzali
Also
kwae.
me, I don't have time. I see you can cook and you can clean. I can provide. Let's see if your womb can carry a child. Let's get to it. And I'm just like, I'm not in a hurry. I'm like, I do not care.
Yeah.
Even if we get together, we won't get married. So there's so many things that people do not understand. I feel like my life in itself is very unconventional. A lot of how I live my life is very unconventional, and people are not on board yet. It's like everything you share, people think you're delusional. Like that doesn't exist.
She's not serious.
Yeah, that doesn't exist.
Soon she won't be talking like that.
Yeah, soon she won't be talking like that.
It's just a phase.
Yeah. I'm also happy to see how long this phase will last. But it's weird out here. Just talk. Articulate. Or you mentioned that while we're having this conversation, there are people who are like, I'm already in a relationship.
Yes.
I'm talking to my person.
Yeah. How do we get to that point where I love role play. I love sucking dick, but he doesn't love it. I want a CJ, but he does. Oh my God. The last podcast I did, I said, I can't date a man who doesn't. I love head. You have to give me head.
You
don't eat me out. Eat me like your fucking life depends on it. If you can't do it, boy, I'm sorry.
But for you, it's an easier bargain because you're already looking. We are negotiating.
Yeah, we negotiate before we get there.
Yes. So what we are asking about is the people who are already in relationships, because I know of couples who started out on already they're very vanilla, and then as you grow, because people who actually get married young, I'm just like, can you imagine if I were married if I were 23? And then now I'm at 30 and then realizing, oh wait, I don't want this. I want this. So you are growing with your partner and both of you are growing individually, even if you're together. So you can imagine you'll get to a point where this person has realized, oh wait, I want to try out head. And then the other partner is still
like, no,
I don't know where now.
No, God said that is not allowed. God said that it is.
So what if your partner is not? If your partner doesn't want to come on board? Because I'm sure, as we are speaking, a lot of marriages of people in our age
who are in that situation,
who got married for sex is reproduction, because sex is for reproduction. Because all of us, that's what we were taught.
Just to have the children.
Yeah. So,
what I will say is that for couples who are going through that, they should, again, it goes down to the foundations of the relationship. Are you free with your partner to the extent where you two can talk about sex? Because very many people do not like having that topic, despite them having sex every other night and seeing each other naked. First get to that safe space. Provide that safe space for your partner.
But that safe space might not exist. So we are not speaking for those people.
People.
Because they're already there. They're
already in that safe space.
I'm more certain than not that it's a woman who's discovered something new and she wants to try it out. But the partner is all about, I'm going to get the money, take care of the kids, take care of the house. But you see,
again, it goes back to safe space where your partner can comfortably come to you and tell you, I would like to do this, without you judging them.
Oh, and then there's also the aspect of insecurity. Exactly. I might tell you, I want to try out this thing, and you'll be like, who did it for you? Who did you do it with? Now you want to come and try.
Men usually think that when a woman comes to you, say that she wants a certain thing, that she's gotten it from someone else. That's not the thing.
But maybe she saw it on her site.
She saw it somewhere, or her friend went and told her what her man was
these things are everywhere.
You have, as a partner, you need to have understanding. You need to listen, to have a listening ear to your partner.
Yeah.
You have to provide that space again, where your partner can comfortably come and tell you, I would like to do this. Let's talk about sex. What can we do? It's conversations, again, back to dating, that people do not have. I, for one, when I'm dating, I'll have conversations like, what do you like? Or even when through the courtship period, like, what do you like? What would you like me to do to you? What's the most interesting thing that you would love me to try out with you? What is your fetish? What turns you on?
Yeah.
Because you need to talk about these things.
That's true.
So if you can't provide that safe space for your partner, he or she will not be comfortable coming to talk to you. And again, forgive me for saying this, but it's just my opinion. At the end of the day, your partner will go and cheat on you if they want, if they really want.
They want to.
If they
yes,
want to,
they will.
if they are being driven by the sex and exploring thoughts and ideas.
Yeah.
So just present that safe space for them to talk to. Excuse me. Listen to them. Tell them whether you're comfortable or not. Have an open mind when you come to have these topics. If it's something you're not comfortable about, because I have seen, for one, many people don't like having certain things done to them because of some trauma or experience they had a long time ago. Please let your partner know where this is coming from. And again, as you are understanding, your partner will also be understanding to you.
And don't use what your partner has confided in you with against them later, even when you two have gone your separate ways.
Exactly. So it all goes down to communication. Everything in relationships, it's all about communication and trust.
So do you think
excuse me,
do you think in this world there's a possibility of balancing all these things? Because let alone sexual compatibility, there's other forms of compatibility
in relationships.
Because you'll find like people who settled now with like kids and a husband, they settled for compatibility and not so much love. So you are like, I want children, he wants children. I want to stay at home, he is willing to keep me at home. I want to so you find that we had to find things that work out for us. And then on top of that, now we're going to add, you want to have shackles and chains? I don't
oh my God.
There's so much. I don't know if it...
That gives me anxiety. Mad anxiety. Because I, for one, it's the struggles I'm having right now in the dating scene. Where you want something, but you'll probably meet someone who hasn't gotten there yet. But you've got to be patient with them. Maybe this person wants to marry for the sake of having a wife. Or probably this person wants to marry, as in they're there because of reasons best known to them. If you find yourself, oh God, it gives me anxiety. But at the end of the day, it's what is important to you, because it's up to you to make that decision. If you find yourself in that decision, in that situation because of the decisions you made, I'm sorry, darling, you brought it all upon yourself. But then again, I believe if you stay with someone for those many years, there is love that's going to come in. There's a friendship that's going to be built, unless you guys are just there for the children, which there is no fucking point of being in that relationship.
Yeah, that's true. Because children need happy parents as well.
Exactly. So if you're unhappy, just leave. But at the end of the day, if you're still there, and let's say you married because I was at a point where I can't find a husband and I can't find a wife, and we were best friends, or we were friends, and we were like, why don't we just get married and we see where all this will go to, or where all this will lead. Love will come in. It's like an arranged marriage. And it will get to a point where you will be comfortable with your partner.
You'll care for them. You don't need to love them so much, but they'll grow on you, I think.
I saw a post today that said that if you're with someone right now and you can't talk to them or be yourself, something is definitely wrong.
Definitely, yeah.
And you need to leave. And I have found myself in such a situation before, where I can't be my goofy self. I can't be this person. I can't have this conversation with them, because before I even talk to them, I need to think twice.
Yeah.
Like let me think how I'm going to act before him.
And that's why I love TikTok couples so much. I'm just like, I finally see grown-ups who are goofy.
Yes.
Grown-ups, like
I love
30, 40, 50. People who can just be kids. Like their kids are.
Yeah.
And it's so humane.
It's so amazing.
It's beautiful to watch. It's just like, I don't need... Because I think every woman has had that.
Yeah.
Especially if you've dated a slightly older person or a person who's way older. There's usually the aspect of you're immature. You're young.
Yeah.
The things you're still missing. Life will teach you. There's a condescending tone to your relationship.
There's one thing I usually try. I love to dance a lot. And I will only dance in front of people when I'm high. Yes.
Same here.
But if I dance in front of you and I'm not high, I'm very comfortable.
I'm very comfortable with you.
And if I dance in front of you and you're not giving me those judgy eyes, you come and join me, I know
even better
that me and you,
yes,
I can be myself around you.
Yeah.
But if you give me judgy eyes, something is wrong. I can't. So if you find yourself in such a situation, just leave. If you can't, if your partner is not willing to have talks with you about sex, something is wrong. Go for counseling. If that's not possible and there are other underlying issues and red flags,
here's something I feel I need to tell people. As someone who's lived a life that's very unconventional, I didn't think my life was unconventional. I thought I was just weird and will soon grow out of it. Yeah.
Okay.
But over time, I've come to realize I'll forever be grateful for TikTok. Because
TikTok has helped many people.
I've found people like me. Like, you'll go online and find someone doing something and you're like,
what?
But there is no more. It's no more. It's no more.
There's nothing weird about me.
People need, I think, all these things, when you're telling someone to walk out, leave, you can only do that if you've prioritized yourself. If you've loved yourself to the point of,
I can't allow this. I know what I like, and I know what I want. My value and what I want.
And you know, sometimes what happens is that, especially like if you're in a relationship with a narcissistic person, is you will question your sanity so much.
Oh my God.
And this is where I'm here to tell you, whatever you're feeling, as tiny as it may be,
that small thing, that's
valid.
Oh Jesus, it is so valid.
I was hearing this podcast that read Reddit episodes, and I was Reddit stories.
The two guys.
It's called
the
Two
black
Hot Takes.
The black
no,
guy.
No. Those ones are
not the ones usually.
No, there's another one. I'll share it with you.
Okay.
So there's one of the stories where this girl was literally just done with her boyfriend eating all the snacks in the house.
Oh.
So she'd like stock up, they'd go and stock up together, but since he eats more, he'll eat all of it until hers. And she was tired with this. It gets tiresome. And I felt I could relate it to that meme for when you've left your avocado at home and you're thinking about it all day. And then you come in the evening.
Or that last piece of chicken.
Yes. And then you come in the evening and someone has eaten it. And you'd think it's a very tiny thing in your head. But if it makes you feel some type of way, trust it. It's just food. But whatever you're feeling, it's negative, and trust it. Yes, you're allowed to leave someone. And when she decided to finally tell this guy, I don't want you to eat my snacks anymore, do you know this guy went into a frenzy? He smashed her computer, her phone.
You see? Something was wrong.
Something was underlying.
Was definitely
and this guy was
wrong.
A perfect man only because you were calm and you kept to yourself.
Yeah.
So if it only took you expressing that one thing for you to see their true colors. So whatever it is you feel you're feeling, it's not delusional. Imagine it's a very serious. A lot of people ask me, why do you eat with a small spoon? Because my mouth is tiny. And people tell me, your mouth is not tiny, you're a grown-up. Me, I know my mouth is tiny.
And that's
Full stop.
And that's how you don't take things.
Full stop. I'm not going to argue with you about mouth that's on my body. So learn that whatever it is you're feeling, every emotion that runs through your body is valid.
Yeah.
It's very valid. Do not feel, let no one what's it called? Minimize. Diminish.
Oh, Jesus. Why are the words going today?
Let not someone minimize that feeling that you're feeling. Like that because of food. Like that because of Mimi. That whatever you're feeling, trust me, there's so much underlying beneath it.
Yeah.
Just when you feel it and it tells you, I want to leave, or it tells you, I want to go, or it tells you, I want to say it. Do whatever it is you feel you want to say it. And sometimes if you feel it will have negative repercussions, let's say to your friends and all that, find a way to handle it, but do not dismiss your own feelings. No, do not dismiss whatever it is you're feeling.
Yeah, do not dismiss your feelings.
Yeah.
I feel like this has been so deep.
It's been a preaching.
Preach, sister, preach.
I don't have much to offer about sex, but self-awareness. I am here.
She is here. But for those couples, I will say this: communication. That is communication.
Communication, babe, has to be met by understanding,
listening.
Yes.
And understanding your partner and being positive and minding their feelings.
And also, if I'm communicating to you, Esther, and you're not interpreting it the way my intention is, then you need to question that.
Yeah, exactly.
Dynamic between the two of you.
Because you need to
I can't be telling you.
Be open-minded.
Oh, babe, bring me a blue shirt.
And you're bringing red or orange.
You don't bring, you go, so is it because red is bad? I'm just telling you, bring me a blue shirt.
I've been watching. Oh God, I just love today's topic. It's just sex and relationships. So I've been watching this my Reels algorithm right now is a lot of relationships, and I've been getting a lot of them on how to communicate, and also I've been reading this book by Steve Harvey.
Okay.
Think like a man. Think like a man. Act like a lady. Think like a man. Yes. It's very good. And he says something about communication where you need to communicate a certain way. When someone tells you, it's also about gaslighting. When someone tells you something a certain way, you can always, like how you said, oh, do you think, honey, red is the only thing that you can wear? Well, just making noise and gaslighting. You just take it as an attack. You take it like an attack. You can go like, but babe, I prefer you in a yellow shirt. You look prettier in a yellow shirt. There's a way you can talk to someone and they will appreciate. For example,
and make sure it doesn't sound like mansplaining.
No, exactly.
There's so much to work around.
And also, an example is when your partner is not a good communicator, and you see that they're trying. Instead of telling them, you haven't been calling, yada yada, making noise, be like, babe, I really like it when you call me. I feel a certain way when you call me. I love seeing your messages. They make me happy. Trust me.
So it's just like the angling of it.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a way you can talk to someone. So
it's very manipulative, though.
It's not manipulative.
It is manipulation, but
it's just appreciating.
It's in a good way. I think it's like an alternative way of communicating.
It's in other words like appreciating your partner and seeing just appreciating their efforts and just being positive and saying something in a loving way.
I can understand. It's like you're personalizing that.
Yes.
Bring me a yellow shirt.
Yeah.
I think my skin tone matches better with.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, babe, I like you more you look prettier in this.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that now.
You get it?
But there's so much. Oh my goodness, there's so much to work around in relationships. I'm so happy I'm single.
Be happy you're not dating in this age.
I know.
Because before you find someone who understands where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I get anxiety from relationships.
But I believe what I know for a fact.
Yes.
The kind of person you want exists.
They do.
Because if you exist, I keep telling myself, if I exist and I know I offer all these things in any sort of relationship, there must be, surely.
There are people
someone out there.
There are people out here know what they want. There's a friend of mine, I won't name him. He knows what he wants. He's looking for a specific lady. And then I met a friend of mine who is also looking and saying they want this. So I connected the two of them.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, these two didn't waste any time. They were like, you know what I want? I want... And the lady was like, I want... Okay, because now we know what we want, let's meet up.
Yeah.
And we see.
Yes.
Oh my God, I just want that.
It's easy. And I keep telling people, you will meet so many people around. Like, you'll go on dates, you'll meet people will talk to you. But if there's one thing you should be sure of, have your set of non-negotiables.
Give me a high five.
Have your set of non-negotiables that you go around with everywhere.
This is what I want. I don't want situationships. I'm not comfortable with this. Yeah. And if he works or she works his way around it, then know yourself. Know that you've got someone who's willing to accommodate you.
They should show some.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I'm wishing you all the best.
But at the end of the day, find someone you're compatible with sexually and among other things.
I feel like sexual compatibility can be talked. You can come to an agreement.
Yes, it can easily be as long as your partner is listening and understanding and willing to provide a safe space to talk to.
Yes, just talk about it and make sure you're compatible in that sense. You don't even need to be compatible. You just need to understand
each other.
Yeah, because you know those people who. Because I've dated hypersexuals my whole life, being anisexual, and it just has to be someone who knows. Okay, they're not in the mood, but even me, I have to be considerate enough to know my man has gone for a week without sex.
Yeah.
So I have to find a way to get myself in the mood.
To please him. Yeah.
Yes, and at least give him the chance.
Yeah.
Even if it's once this week.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it doesn't have to be a match made in heaven. Negotiations. Hatuwezi kosana.
No, you talk, you tell your partner.
Yeah.
This is what I like. I'm into BDSM. I love role play. And if you find like it's just be willing to try out different things. Have an open mind when it comes to sex. Be willing to explore. Be willing to be adventurous.
Yeah.
Always come up with you can always have that one night where today we are trying this. You talk about it and you're like, Sarah, babe, or you forward each other memes, or I usually forward a lot of amazing stuff that I come across in the internet, and I'll send them to my partner and I'll be like, are you willing to try this out? And just have that one night where you're like, let's try this.
Yes.
Does it work? It's the same thing when it comes. It's the same thing as trying out different sex positions, because they can be very challenging sometimes.
It's funny thing you said at night, because there's a podcast I was listening to,
and they were saying,
and they asked, Auntie, who told humans you can only have sex at night? Can't you just do it during the day?
No, do it, man. I want to get. Let me tell you, I want to get into that door, and the first thing I want to do is have sex on that door against that wall.
And it doesn't have to be at night.
It doesn't have to be at night. If I see you right now, if we're outside, doing our things, and I'm like, oh baby, I want you, let's be risky. Let's be risky at a parking lot somewhere.
Risky. Oh,
but I don't think the person I'm with will be comfortable with parking lot sex.
Yeah, there's also people who what is it called? PDA. There's people with PDA, there's people, so you find their partners who one likes PDA, one doesn't. There's a lot to work out around, but all the best with you and your partner.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Why are you laughing? Why is this girl laughing?
it's because you're good, thank you. And I'm just like, okay. Anyway, is it the end of our podcast? Is it the end of an episode?
I think it's the end of our episode.
Okay.
Guys, let us know what you've liked about this podcast. Do you have any questions?
Yes.
Are you struggling with compatibility with your partner? Is there something that you'd like to talk about? Drop a message onto my DM me. Yes, DM, that's the word nowadays. So DM me and I'll be happy to assist. If there are other topics you'd like us to talk about, do let me know. If you'd like to see this lady here again, please let us know. Please go to her podcast. I am going to share it over here. And please remember to subscribe to the bell. I finally fucking said it. Please, I said it. Subscribe to the bell. It is here. Down. No, it is here. Down below. Yes. Bye. Bye. Till next time. Continue having sex. Have lots of sex. In the parking lot, in the bathroom, in the car, anywhere, at the beach. Have sex and enjoy. Bye, loves.
Bye.